so much talent on this stage tonight, I'm like a little bit intimidated, not gonna lie. But I'm just gonna do a couple of poems. My name's Katie Lee again. I'm part of Rainbow Theater, but also part of the Kinetic Poetic Project. We just came back from nationals in New York City. Sometimes my past feels one size too tight. It feels like the sexiest pair of heels that they only had in a 7, but you're a 7.5, like the 40% off dress didn't quite fit, but you just couldn't patch up. I feel it compressing my lungs, squeezing my chest, and making my toes curl. The first time I checked myself into the psych ward, I told my mother I needed help. Every night the ground sang me lullabies, and a bed 6 feet under was beginning to sneak into my dreams. Maybe I was just tired of the same memory wind sprints that sweat dripped into my mind. It seems that I built my life on a cracked foundation. When I was 4, my father killed himself. I wore anger as a cloak for 12 years before it started choking me. His legacy began tugging at the strings, showing me how easy it is to give in. I wonder what kind of cloak he wore. Maybe it just got snagged on that rafter. Perhaps it was his past that got too tight around his neck, and he swung hanging. Did he wish he had been a little more frugal when picking up baggage? Did he know that his weakness would be my inheritance? They say I'm my father's daughter. So 4 years ago, I tried to lose that cloak in my shower, tried to slice tightening strings with a razor, but nicked my skin instead. It's not so easy to wash away stained memories. Sometimes my past feels one size too tight. The zipper is jammed, and the only way out is to cut it off sometimes. The wells in my eyes run dry, and I have to leak this pain out somewhere sometimes. I'm living in the cracks in my foundation that has to climb sharp, jagged walls to get out. I've learned from my father that when your grip becomes unsteady, sometimes the world leaves you hanging. My mother used to tell me that I couldn't fill his voids with the warmth of male bodies, but it took that man burning me for it to sink in. When my mind goes quiet, I feel that boy's fingers pressing one by one into my skin. I wasn't trying to lose my cloak in the shower that night. I was trying to wash his touch off my body. Sometimes I just want to slice his fingers off of my skin. Sometimes I just want to cut myself out of my skin. I wrote this poem with fresh cuts on my arms because sometimes a life built on a cracked foundation seems too daunting to fix. It isn't. There are many people that will help you, many outlets that you can find if you just look. So please look, because there are people that are there for you.